Alright, this video is for anybody who has the TOGO ROADLINK C2 by WineGard. Some important things regarding it. Some people know, some people do not, that as of January 15th this year, 2020, that AT&T Unlimited plan, which is basically the reason everybody bought this thing, is no longer available. It was pulled by AT&T. Better yet, if you have purchased it and you did go ahead and buy that year in advance of unlimited data, you are not grandfathered in. They cited that people were abusing it in some capacity. Not sure how that is possible when, as the cell phone service provider, you have the ability to throttle people down if they're using an excess amount of data. So unfortunately, if you're like me and you purchased this thing in December and it took you 3 or 4 weeks to install, and which by the time I did the install and then a few days later I actually went ahead to try to connect it, it was the 16th, so I missed it by a day. And so basically I had this the holes in the roof of the RV with some unit I no longer wanted, and so I frantically went to contact WineGard. First it was a phone call, which was not the greatest experience I've ever had. It was very brief. The gentleman was very vague about any details regarding any other options I might have. Went on to say that basically when I'm using it as a Wi-Fi range extender, that how certain parks, even though it's free, they require you to put the Wi-Fi password in as well. And in some of those instances, if a browser doesn't populate for that, there's basically no way to connect this as a range extender. So not only did I have no data through 4G, but also was kind of an inferior Wi-Fi range extender product. I did contact WineGard through customer service link and email, and they were very thorough in that, quick to respond. Basically my question was, hey, AT&T doesn't have any kind of data plans that are worth the money, in my opinion. So can I use Verizon, or when will a Verizon approved update come out? They gave me all the details I needed. They said, here's your admin password. Once I sent them my unit information, sent me the admin password so I can go ahead and do an update to the TOGO that will allow it to be compatible with Verizon SIM cards. They did also send me all the specs I would need to take it into a Verizon retailer or call customer service, so that the Verizon retailer would know exactly what it is that I needed, because the SIM cards do vary and there's a lot of other stuff that I don't exactly understand, but I'm sure they will need it. So numbers and things like that they had provided me with, so that I was sure to get the product I needed once I updated the TOGO unit. So very unfortunate. I'm not sure if somebody else will step up and do an unlimited plan. Hopefully WineGard can reach out to a T-Mobile, Verizon, something like that, and somebody else will step up and provide this, because people were killing it with this thing. I mean, it was really a game changer when it came to being able to work full-time on the road, have your family streaming Netflix, YouTube, whatever it was, because you had unlimited data, and it was pretty reliable as far as my understanding of it got some really high reviews. So them pulling this really leaves this void now of us who need our laptops on every single day. We're doing something. We have family members, kids that are watching things on the internet, or you're using a smart TV or something in your RV. That made those things possible. So now I'm not sure. I'll have to research some more as far as other products that are out there that'll come close to it. But for now, I am going to go ahead and do that Verizon flash update and get a Verizon data card, since it'll just go onto my plan. It's the cheapest way for me to do it. The data plans provided by AT&T were very poor. They were quite expensive, somewhere in like the $40 plus a month for like 8 gigabytes. It just couldn't justify that. At least I couldn't justify it. Maybe if you just need to have reliable internet and you don't use it that much, something like that could come in handy. But I hope this helps somebody out. If you've been looking at this product, it is still for sale up on Amazon. So I don't think they've even changed the verbiage since the unlimited plan has been pulled. So just be very careful that you're not buying this product like I did, with the intent of having unlimited data for it only to not be available for you in the end. So I think that's that on that's all I can really say about it at this point, until I go through the process of doing the Verizon change and then getting a new SIM card and letting you guys know how it works then, which I will do. I'll leave it at that. Very disappointed in that, but it is what it is. We'll find another solution for it, And we are back on the road full time now, so outside of one trip to Mexico, which I will document, going to a conference down there. And so if you would subscribe and like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. That's it for now.